Live.
What's up, guys? You're here with Megz and scooch over. Oh. We're doing another live stream with Megz and DC. This is where we're at right now. This intersection.
Yes.
Watching the traffic.
Yes.
Still pretty snowy.
We got to do traffic watching because there's no birds to watch.
Yes, traffic watching because there's no birds because they've all flown south.
Hopefully, if they're hard enough to.
But we went to lunch for Sonic today, and we'll show you what we got. They gave us a tray. So this is what we got. We got popcorn chicken. We have loaded fries, which is like cheese fries, and then we have, what'd you get?
I got chili cheese tots.
There you go.
Tots. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need that.
We got some ranch dressing.
I feel like I'm gonna try to somehow shed my coat.
Here's yours. Are you gonna take your coat off?
Yeah, I want to try to shed my coat. If I can. Not easy having long arms. The struggle is real. Ooh, donka shit. That smells good.
Does it?
Hey, baby.
Don't even start.
Hey.
Put that there for trash.
Okay.
What's up, guys? How you doing? Do you got the chat on your...
I do.
Okay, you got the chat pulled up?
I do.
Here's the first thing. Oh, shit. Look at that. Oh, shit.
We're eating almost the same thing as last time.
No, we're not.
Almost.
No, we're not.
Almost. One item's different. But, I mean, come on. If something's good and you crave it, you want it, right?
Well, this is different.
I do see we have a comment, but as soon as my spectacles get cleaned and put back on my face...
Oh, yeah. Look at this, guys.
I shout, ooh, that's cheesy.
Where's mine? Come and get it.
What's for lunch? We're having Sonic.
Yep, Sonic.
Sonic.
And then you got loaded cheese tots.
This is really good.
Oh, you guys, we got bubble tea too. Mine's mango, and what's yours?
Mine is a strawberry smoothie.
Just had Jack in the Box. Nice.
Never had it.
I've never been there either, but I heard it's really good.
I just remember hearing that they had like a lawsuit and got closed down years ago for an E. coli breakout or some shit like that.
Oh, shit, that's serious.
Yeah. I don't know. That's always kind of stuck with me, and I'm just like, I don't know.
Yeah, but worse stuff happens than we know. Did you want to try a fry?
I do want to try a fry.
Hey, Dark Knight's here.
Batman?
Yeah.
Shouldn't he be sleeping after all
Shouldn't you
night?
be in school? Are you skipping school?
This is good.
I said you can have some, not all of it. No, I'm just kidding. I'll totally share with you.
That's okay. You want some of this?
No.
You want to try some?
No.
Have you ever had it?
No.
You want to try it?
No.
Just a bite.
No.
Just one bite.
No.
It ain't gonna hurt you.
It might. Your school starts tomorrow. Nice. So say you could make the live stream then.
Well,
I'm not really feeling the cheese on these fries. They're kind of...
yeah, I was kind of feeling the same way.
It's like hard cheese. Does that make sense? Like...
It's weird.
I don't know. It's like hard cheese, yeah.
Off.
You know what it tastes like?
What? That's awesome.
The stuff that you would get like in the square on a sandwich. What did the comment say? Can you read it out loud?
It's a circle. He said, the girl that works there is a juggalette, so she gives me half off because I'm the only juggalo that comes in there. That is the shit.
Nice. Well, I'm sorry you're going to miss the stream. I actually was thinking about that today. I was wondering what if we did it like at 4 o'clock instead of doing it at noon? Then we can still do it on Tuesdays, but do it like at 4 o'clock.
We could do that.
Instead of doing it for lunch, we'll do it for dinner.
Dinner with Megz and DC.
Yeah, dinner with Megz and DC.
It's dinner time.
Is that something that you guys would be interested in, or can more people make it that way, maybe?
Maybe, baby. Or a midnight snack with Megz and DC. Well, since he's not in school, we could have a little session of class of some kind. What can we school?
You have to make sure you speak up so they can hear you.
What can we school Dark Knight Kid on so that he can be in school right now?
Yeah, so you just tell your teacher that you don't need to go to school because we'll just fill that for you.
Homeschooling, eh?
What's the chat going on about? It's going too fast for me.
Let's see. We had some shout-outs amongst each other. What's up, Dark Knight? Chillin' John.
Who else is here?
It's evolving to dinner, LOL. All I see is Dark Knight and Juggalo John. And then Juggalo John said, no, screw him, LOL. I'm the only one that matters. Noon is fine. Laughed my ass off. And he said, just kidding, just kidding.
Well, if people work like first shift, then more people could make it if we do it in the afternoon. Or like the evening, like 4 o'clock.
Bathroom break with Megz and DC.
Really, the latest we could do it would be 4:30. Because on Tuesdays we have somewhere to be at 5:30. So, and even that might be pushing it.
4 o'clock would be good. No, don't lock.
I think homeschooling is better, anyways. Just saying.
School him on some old school Psy artists, so he stops buying Twiztid shit.
Oh, don't do that. If people wanna listen to them, then that's their choice.
How about this? Okay, so that I'm not like being a total.
That's like them. Like when you say that, that's almost like if they did that to you for not supporting them or whatever. Like, I don't know.
How about this? If you like Twiztid, listen to Twiztid. If you can find Twiztid with this still on it, even better.
Yeah.
How's that?
But if, yeah. I don't know. I even find, like, wearing my old Twiztid shirt sometimes it's hard for me.
It's just not the same.
Yeah, it's just not the same.
The music is unaffected, but...
Like, I still have my Twiztid shirts, I just don't wear them very much anymore.
That's it? That's all you're gonna have?
Yeah.
The
rest of it is yours.
I'm already getting pretty full.
You're responsible for the chat, DC, so...
Gotcha.
But I can't see it.
Dark Knight Kid said he's getting fat so soon. That is a great album. That is a really great album. I haven't listened to it in a while. I need to re-listen to it.
They got some really good music.
Let's see. I'll say it before I became hardcore i.c.p fan. I used to like Twiztid better. That happens, you know. I do know there's a lot of people that came into the Juggalo world through Twiztid, but it was i.c.p for me. That's why my loyalty keeps me there. I would never know who Twiztid is had it not been for i.c.p. So that's kind of where I'm at. And then Juggalo John said Twiztid's music is good. Twiztid as people are assholes.
Yeah, and see, like for me, okay, I found i.c.p first, and I found Twiztid through them, and just personally, music-wise, I've always preferred, like I've always liked i.c.p's music more than Twiztid, but I always liked Twiztid.
Yeah.
When the shit started going down over the past few years, slowly unfolding, I found myself having a harder and harder time, like listening to their newer stuff, but I still bump the old shit because regardless of what they do or say or anything, if you like their music in the past, that won't change.
Right.
Like the songs that I like by them, I still like by them. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So then, like when the more recent stuff happened, I kind of like stopped wearing the shirts as much. I kind of stopped listening as much, and now it's to the point where I just almost find a hard time listening to the old stuff. I still do listen to their old stuff, the songs that like I really, really like, because regardless of what they do, that won't change. If I like those songs at one point, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Just because they're being jerks or whatever doesn't mean that their music still isn't good.
Juggalo John said she found herself breaking TVs.
Yeah, I had to stop listening because, I don't know, I keep going through TV, so.
Yeah, Juggalo John, something he said a little bit ago, because Dark Knight Kid was asking about Monoxide solo. Chainsmokers, I mean, when I first listened to Chainsmoker, I liked it. But then the more I listen to it and the more I listen to Fatso, the less I started like it. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
What about their new album, the really long title? It's like ridiculous.
Didn't like it. Just didn't care for it.
I didn't like the title. It's like, it doesn't even flow. Like, just saying it almost makes you out of breath. Dude, you gotta get in frame, man. I can't scoot that over anymore.
It's because I'm leaning down, eh?
Yeah, you gotta lean over more.
Wesley Beck said no one would know who Twiztid is without i.c.p. Twiztid are derivative and played out. Agreed.
I was never mad at them for leaving.
Yeah, See Me is a good song.
I was never mad at them for leaving. It was more so like the disrespect that came with it. I don't know. Does that make sense?
You don't.
It was the way that everything went down and how it went down. That kind of was sour for me. But no judgment.
Probably the best, one of my favorite tracks on Chainsmoker was actually the skit "I'm Out." Yes, she licked his ass. Well, damn, that settles it, homie. You gotta stay with that bitch.
Were you like ass licking?
That's just a skit.
Uh-huh.
That's just a skit. I'll have to play it for you.
Sounds like there's more to that, to you. So what's the chat saying? You're slacking here, DC. You're slacking.
I'm not totally slacking here. Dark Knight said when I started listening to i.c.p. a lot, I was like, okay, i.c.p.'s better. Juggalo John said See Me was a good song and maybe Slut. Slut was okay. I'm not a slut, so I can't really relate and jam that track. Dark Knight Kid said the continuous evolution, and he said he likes evolution. Juggalo John said I was never mad till they refused to march.
Yeah, that was kind of sour too. I think that upset a lot of people, actually. But I mean, it's their choice if they wanted to march or not. But I feel like a lot of people felt abandoned. Would you say almost?
Yeah.
Like unsupportive. Like they bought your stuff and they supported you, and then like, in your time of need, they don't support you back. They really messed up with that. That was a bad business move because I think. I mean, have you heard the rumors about their concerts being canceled because they haven't sold enough tickets and stuff? It's bad.
Well, that's what Wesley said. When they kick people out of their concerts for chanting i.c.p. and take songs off their album that mention juggalos, how can anyone still like them Twizzlers?
Yeah.
That's my thing. Okay. I wasn't really mad that they declined the march. Whatever. You don't want to fuck with politics. You don't want to fuck with politics. But the way that they down-talked it,
yeah,
talked shit on it, and then basically started talking shit to like the fans, like we're fucking better, we don't need you. It's like, excuse me?
Yeah.
Who buys your albums?
And that's what I think a lot of the problem is people supported them this whole time, and they felt like backstabbed or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like you almost felt like Twiztid owed you something, and when they didn't deliver, people got upset, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I find myself, I just can't listen to them anymore. I just can't. It's ruined. It's sour. It's tainted.
Their arrogance, their behavior has just made it like...
Yeah.
I mean, that was my thing with Eminem. I never really was a big fan of Eminem, and that's because of his fucking arrogance. And one of the big standout things for me was when he was at the movie premiere for 8 Mile, and somebody was going to come up and like interview him, and Eminem's all like, oh, I'm too Hollywood for you right now. It's like...
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, that was like years ago. Dark Knight said, I watched the Psycho Tour video thing yesterday. Oh, the documentary. I know that was hard for me to watch because they released that DVD right as Twiztid left. And it's like,
yeah.
Everybody was like, what the fuck happened? What the fuck? Like, everyone was trying to figure out what was going on. Was there bad blood? And it's like, you watch this DVD and the part where Twiztid goes and gets the donuts, it's like, there's a brotherhood still there.
I know, you could tell if they were friends. Like, it wasn't fake. It was, you know... I don't know, man. But haven't we all had that one friend where you're like best friend and everything's cool, and out of nowhere they're just like ignore you or disappear. I mean, we've all had that.
Yeah, the Insane Clown Donuts. That's right, Dark
And we're
Knight
like, what the heck? Like, we were best friends like a week ago.
Yeah. I didn't know this shit. Juggalo John said, I heard that they did Raw Deal at their last concert and changed the word Juggalo to Why Do I Call Myself a Ninja?
Ouch.
Oh, well, they're going to continue to decline.
Yeah, and
unless
then
they
the
sell
fact that
out and go mainstream, which they claim they'll never do. At that point, they'll lose all respect from Juggalos.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that upsets people is that they were like singing Dark Lotus and stuff without i.c.p. And, yeah, not a good idea.
We got 75% of Lotus right here. We'll do it. Like, dude, it's not...
It's just disrespectful.
What made Lotus so awesome was that it was that brotherhood. For you to even claim that like it's just something to sell is like, fuck that. That's why people are like, I just wish they'd get back together and do Dark Lotus. It's like, if it's not genuine, I don't want that shit. I want genuine. The scary thing for me is I actually felt like genuine love on the Mud, Water, Air, and Blood.
He almost got a Dark Lotus tattoo. Look what you're wearing.
I'm still planning on it. Yeah, I'm still planning on getting it. Because regardless of how things are now, there was a brotherhood.
If you do get it though, do the faces just white. Like just do them like or gray or black, whatever. Like, just do it like bare. Don't put faces on it. Is what I would do.
New Year's Eve. That's what it was. God, that was recent then.
That's crazy.
You know, but anyway, I felt like that love was back when they did the Mud, Water, Air, and Blood, but now I find myself wondering, I was like, either there was love there, or Twiztid are that good at faking it. That's what scares me. I try to hold on to that there was love there. Otherwise, I'm not going to enjoy the album anymore.
Think of it like, have you had good days at work?
Mm-hmm.
Right? You had a good day at work. You like the people you work with.
Yeah.
But haven't you also had days where you came home and you just like kicked your shoes off and you're like, oh my God, Megz, I had the worst day ever. I want to quit. I want a new job. I can't work there anymore.
Fuck that place.
Yeah, maybe it's like that.
Well, I mean, look at me with Carnival Spirits.
Well, yeah.
I lost a little bit of the passion of being part of that group. I found it best to leave.
Yeah, there's a lot of reasons behind that than just that.
Right, which I'm not going to open that can of worms because I still have love and respect for those guys.
Yeah. Yeah. But the difference is you're not on your channel bashing Carnival Spirits and they're over there bashing you, and then like it's just...
Right. Let's see, we're missing a little bit here. Madrox... Wait a second. Dark Knight Kid, I heard Twiztid wants to go mainstream. Madrox, what happened to I Hate?
I have a question, like, for you guys, like, seriously. This is, like, a deep question here. You always hear so much shit against mainstream. If an artist is promoting that they're not mainstream, that they'll never, ever go mainstream, I get that. I would be upset if they went mainstream. But if they want to go mainstream, what is the big deal? Like, why is that so bad? If they want to do that, like Tech N9ne wants to go mainstream, right? He's made that perfectly clear. Then why do people bash Tech N9ne for going mainstream? Why is that a bad thing?
Well, here's the fine line too, because I know there's a lot of times this gets argued that Tech N9ne said he would never go mainstream would go him, and that I support and stand behind that too, because there's nothing wrong with becoming successful. Absolutely nothing wrong. But to gain success in a way that you would sell out, and by sell out I mean change everything you do and everything that you are, to change it completely for the fact to sell and make money. That's a sellout. And
yes, I agree.
For Twiztid for so many years to say, bashing the radio, fuck MTV, fuck the mainstream, for them to say everything like that and want that, that's sellout to me.
Yeah, but I just mean like, I don't mean so much like Twiztid in particular, because I get what you're saying. But like, I have heard a lot about Tech N9ne, like people bashing him for going mainstream. It's like, He's always, like, if you watch his interviews and stuff, he's always made that clear. He wants to be as big as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he said
never,
that.
Yeah, he's never denied that.
Yeah.
And that's why his statement, tech will never go mainstream, mainstream will go tech. He's saying he's not going to give up who he is. He's not going to give up the type of music he makes to be successful. Now, his music has changed, yes, drastically, but music needs to change.
Yeah.
You made the same kind of shit all the time and your discography did not evolve, it gets played out.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I think, like, you know, that's kind of like my question to you guys. Maybe ask yourself, what's so bad about going mainstream if that's what they want? I think, like what you were saying is, calling him like a sellout might be better.
Mm-hmm.
Like calling them like, oh, they're selling out versus like they're going mainstream, because I think you can go mainstream without selling out, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
I think you can do it in like a classy, like respectful way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and when they have interviews, they could give Psychopathic Records props for helping them get to where they are or giving them the stuff that they needed. And then go do your own thing. Like, yeah, you know.
Yeah. Wesley said the two Twizzle douches couldn't go mainstream if they wanted to. They're two white guys pushing 50 years old. Not the best time to break out as a hip-hop artist. Definitely not. My dad said, Dark Knight Kid said, my dad said if they added members to Lotus, like if Lotus was still around, they should add Boondocks and Hoodoo. Well, I don't think Boondocks would join because he's on MNE now.
I think DJ Clay and Big Hoodoo should join. And Light.
I think they should do Rydas. I really do. I just don't think... I don't think a new Lotus would be the same without those original members, because...
I disagree with that.
It's the Brotherhood. It's the Brotherhood that made it so epic.
I disagree with that because, like, the whole Brotherhood thing, like, if your sister got married and you're welcoming her husband to the family, he is now your brother-in-law.
Mm-hmm.
Your family is expanding and adding, right?
Right.
Okay. Well, that would be adding a new member.
Mm-hmm.
You also lose family members, too. People die. People make bad life choices and end up half across the country in jail somewhere. Like, disowned from the family, even. People get disowned from the family and they don't ever go to family events. Your family is constantly growing and like, changing. And I think because it's a Psychopathic Records album, they should be able to add new people. I think that should be fine. I have no issues with that, I guess is what I'm saying. I have no issues either way. If they want to leave it as it is, legendary, and let it just be what it is, that's fine. And if they want to add people, that's fine too.
Cha.
But you think no?
I say no.
You say no?
I say no. It wouldn't be the same to me.
Well, no, it wouldn't be.
That's like...
There's no way it could be. Those 5 people made a unique dynamic, and there's no way you could recreate that.
Okay, so you know how I call you Oosh?
Mm-hmm.
It's like me finding somebody else, dating them, and calling them Oosh. It would taint it, wouldn't it?
Well, they wouldn't have the same names. They wouldn't call one of them Madrox, one of them...
What I'm saying, though, is for me to find somebody else, have a relationship with them, and give them the same name that I gave you. It would devalutize the name that you had. Because I just gave it to somebody else. That's kind of the way I feel about it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it. Let's see.
Keep the chat coming, DC.
Did you guys like Nine Pistolas? It was great to see live. I did like Nine Pistolas. It was different. I have to find myself in the mood to listen to it. But overall, I liked it. i.c.p. lost Twizzler. I love Lace Diamond. It was kind of a psychopathic Pink Floyd. I liked it too. Like, I liked just the sound of it was so different and unique.
Doesn't Kung Fu Vampire have a new album coming out soon too?
He's supposed to. Ouch, DC. What'd I say that it was ouchful?
What did DC say that was ouch?
Mars.
What'd you do?
I have listened to the original Dark Lotus with Mars. It wasn't bad. But because I've heard the ABK version first, I tend to prefer a lot of the tracks off of the revised. There are a couple, like Swarm. I liked Swarm with Mars because I feel like he flowed better with that beat.
Did it?
For now. Wow, we kind of went on a tangent about Twiztid, eh?
Yeah.
We had we had stuff to talk about too.
Okay, well here. Let's change the subject to Faygoluvers.
Oh yes, the Faygoluvers podcast.
Would you like to talk about that a little bit?
Roscoe is the shit. Reached out to me again like last year to do a segment for the previous year wrap up. Did that, recorded it. I actually recorded that Saturday. Was that Saturday morning? Yeah, it was Saturday morning. I recorded it
and
within
I'll tell you guys,
2 hours.
I've already heard it. He showed it to me, and it is hilarious. You did such a good job.
Thank you.
I think it was really creative, and I think you did a good job editing, and I'm proud of you. You did a good job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be out. From what Roscoe told me, he said...
He could tell you worked hard on it. For sure.
Roscoe said it should be out the 14th. But he also mentioned something about the Faygoluvers Music Awards from last year. So it may be on that, which he hinted at that possibly coming out before the next episode of the podcast. So I don't fully know. Like I said, it's just a segment I did for them, so I'm not in control of when it releases.
Did one last year too. That was pretty good.
Yep. Did that one with Beastmaster. We did that as a Carnival Spirits spot, segment, feature, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do like ABK. Juggalo John says ABK is always my go-to because ABK is my favorite side artist since Blaze left. I always liked ABK. The order of artists that I liked, not counting the groups, not counting Lotus or Rydas. It was i.c.p, Twiztid, ABK, Boondocks, and if we're talking like the old roster.
What about Big Hoodoo?
Well, that's what I'm saying. If we're talking the old roster before Twiztid left, then from there it would have been Blaze. But since, we're talking post Twiztid leaving, it was always i.c.p, ABK, Big Hoodoo.
What about Blase?
Yeah,
Hey, she was on for a few months.
She was definitely my least favorite.
Did you guys hear her new song?
Oh, yeah, I did. It wasn't bad.
Wow. Okay. So since you obviously don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, there's not much to say. It was an okay track. It was short.
Yeah.
I didn't hate the Broken EP. I just didn't. I didn't hate it. The way I think about it is you have to like half the songs on an album to say you like the album. I liked half the songs. So, I like the EP. Nice. Juggalo John says, ABK is the first side artist I ever heard, so I didn't i.c.p. I knew ABK, then started looking into the rest. That's a first on hearing that one.
Yeah?
That's typically how it goes. You hear an artist, you like what you hear, you explore similar music. Which is exactly how it happened with i.c.p. for me.
He should tell your brother's story. So his brother, found i.c.p. first, liked their music, whatever, right? Then, I don't know, some time had went by and he discovered Twiztid.
Oh, yeah.
And he didn't know that Twiztid was on Psychopathic Records, and he thought they were an i.c.p. ripoff.
Yeah, I remember.
And he's like, who the hell are these i.c.p. wannabe ripoffs?
And what's hilarious about that is
and we're like, they're on Psychopathic.
And that's what's hilarious is in the beginning, that's the way a lot of people looked at Twiztid as, is they're just another i.c.p. They're trying too hard to be i.c.p.
Yeah. I'm getting full. I don't know if I can finish this smoothie.
I am full. I am crammed full. Stuffed like a Thanksgiving turkey.
If I had a spoon...
A spoon?
A
Suck it up. That's what the straw's for.
I can't. It's hurting to try to... my tooth, it hurts to suck too hard.
Just suck on it. Just put it in your mouth and suck on it.
You put it in your mouth and suck on it yourself.
Okay, fine, I will.
Go for it. I'm done with it.
You done with it?
I can't have, like, I'm just, it's hurting my tooth, so.
I see what you mean. These are...
What?
I see what you mean. These are harder.
Yeah. They are.
I'm kind of messing with me a little bit.
So, I got a new decal for my water bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
That's the shit.
I'm going to take it off and put a silver one on instead, though. But.
Nice. Juggalo John, when I got into a psychopathic, I was at a buddy's house and his dad was listening to Hollow Point off of Hatchet Warrior. It's a good one.
What was that last comment?
Megz and DC and Don Chaos and CPN are starting to be my favorite YouTubes.
Aw, thank you. I like Don Chaos. He's cool.
Shout out to Don Chaos. What is up, everyone? Don Chaos here.
And I mean, as far as CPN goes, I've never had any issues personally.
Yeah, me neither.
I mean, we don't really talk or anything, but we never like had any issues. I met him at the gathering.
Sorry, continue.
I met him at the gathering. That was pretty much the extent of us talking, but
Juggalo John, CPN is an asshole. Laugh my fucking ass off. But how can you not love him? There are definitely some moments, like when he came out last year just swinging at Twiztid. It was like, yes, because for so many years you had Twiztid fans talking shit on i.c.p.
And then too, like, so many people like tiptoed around the subject, and he just like went for it.
He just went balls deep in that bitch.
Yeah.
Dark Knight Kid says, I got into Psy because my dad always bumped them when I was like 6.
Well, you guys, we've reached the 30-minute mark, so I'm going to go ahead and say, can you please stop slurping? Because I'm sure like you're not only annoying me, you're annoying everyone listening on headphones. Chug it, chug it.
All right, I'm going to chug it. Earmuffs, guys.
No, stop. That's not chugging, that's slurping. You just lost your straw. You just lost your straw. So, because we've hit the 30-minute mark, I'd like to give you guys this chance to ask any questions you want, or bring up any topics, or anything you want to do now, and then we'll go ahead and end this chat, or this live stream in about 10 minutes. So, but I'm going to take over the chat, because DC is doing a horrible job.
Okay.
DC slurps like a dog, yes, and he's super annoying.
Oh, don't
super annoying.
Don't say that, that hurts. That hurts my feels.
So, do you have any questions for me or DC? Or any topic ideas you guys want to talk about?
What I want to know.
Huh. What do you want to know?
Would anybody even really want to see the cassette reviews? Because I'm not going to lie. I have
Stop. No,
I'm having hesitations.
Don't go down that road. You're doing it. No, you're not backing out of it. You're doing it. You're doing it.
Well, the vinyl reviews don't do all that good.
No, you're doing it, DC. Don't back out now. You're doing it.
All right. You insist.
You don't do it. I'm going to do it on my channel. So
Fine.
if you don't do it, then I'll just do it on mine. What he's talking about is, you know how he did like CD reviews 2 years ago, and then this past year he did like record reviews or like vinyls.
Oh, I've been doing the CD reviews.
Okay.
Okay.
But you started off doing CD reviews, did you not?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I've been doing that for 5 years.
And then you moved to vinyl reviews.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then what I'm getting at, before you interrupted me,
Sure.
was that this year doing cassette reviews, i.c.p. cassette reviews. Yeah, Juggalo John says you're fucking doing it. End of story. I agree.
Fine.
You don't do it. If you don't do it,
Fine,
I will.
Dad.
I will.
Fine, Dad. You're doing it, son.
Are you full?
I'm full.
How was lunch?
Delicious.
How was lunch for you guys?
Delicious.
I hope you guys, like, when you sit down to watch this live stream, you actually, like, sit down to eat lunch.
I sit down with a little snack pack of pudding and I just mount down while you guys mount your food down.
Okay, I'm not sure how you put me.
What? Is Fatso what? I've honestly never listened to Earth 2. I think it was Smoothie Inc. sent me...
Juggalo John said, so really Blase wasn't the first female on Psychopathic.
No, Tally Demon was. But she, like...
Thank God that she wasn't the first, because...
Well, Tally Demon didn't really last long either. If I'm not mistaken, that story was almost a very similar situation.
If they would just sign me, then this issue would go away.
I'm starting to wonder if they're going to sign Roxy Red.
DC, you like Outcast?
Do I like Outcast? They're okay. Sorry, Miss Jackson.
So see, just email Psychopathic that they just need to sign Megz and the issue will be solved.
Start a petition.
Yeah, I've got like almost an album written. Like, I just need a recording studio, and I've already got like at least 3 music video bomb ass ideas. And we can put DC in the background with like a little DJ set.
You know, my thing is I know a lot of people the different skits we've done have said that I should do some rapping, and I was like, I just don't.
Yeah, see, you could be featured in my album, DC.
I don't know. I just don't have the desire.
Yeah.
I just don't have that desire because that's like.
You'll be featured in it. You could be like yeah.
Here's my thing.
Like the chorus and stuff, like little background, like little segments, and yeah.
Here's my thing though is, you know how many juggalos there are? They're like, yeah, I rap, and it's like, okay. Like, just because I listen to i.c.p, I don't feel the need to become a rapper. I don't know.
You don't have to. It's just, if it's something you enjoy, it's something you enjoy. If not, it's not. Like, no big deal. No.
I like writing.
No
like,
pressure. No like judgment. I personally like to do it. So.
I like a little bit of poetry. I just can't see myself putting my heart into rapping at all. Now, doing skits for rappers, that would be dope.
Would you edit my music video?
Yeah.
Or like edit the audio for me? Like help me edit it or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
If I record everything? Yeah. Juggalo John says, you can be the Madrox to her monoxide. Yeah. Ah, that's funny.
Yeah, I love how you were Monoxide. Monoxide's the asshole. She beats me, guys.
Yeah, you have your moments too. I actually, well, I'll save that topic for another day.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, because I don't think we have time for that one. And I don't want to put you on the spot, so.
Oh.
Yeah, it's about you, so.
Let's just not even talk about it then. What? That means DC's better than her. Because Madrox is way better than Monoxide. I'll say it. Madrox is a lot fucking cooler than Monoxide.
Yeah.
Monoxide's just a little fucking bitch.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Alright.
Alright, guys. I think we're going to go ahead and end this unless you guys have anything else to say. We're coming up on 40 minutes, and that's usually try to cut it off about 40 minutes. So.
That's the cutoff.
Thank you for joining.
Yeah, thanks for having me, as always.
And I hope you guys had a good meal, whatever meal you're having while you're watching this.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever time it is where you're at.
Yep.
Anything to say?
Whoa.
Like always, thanks for watching.